is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Subnautica. We have quite a bit to talk about, and I really hope I don't forget anything, because there is quite a bit. Alright, first thing is a concept art has been released of the aquarium. Now, a while ago, it got leaked, and it was in a video I did a long time ago. This was before I knew about like concept arts being leaked, being on the Discord, talking to the devs, all that. So it is officially announced now, and on Trello, and here it is. Concept art for the aquarium. So this is where that giant pit is in the lava zone, and up here is like what is currently in game, and then you'll like come down here to this platform, and the Sea Emperor will interact with you in some way. The Sea Emperor will be swimming along certain paths, but will be randomized on which path it will take. So that is how the Sea Emperor will be in there, as far as we know. So that concept art is pretty awesome. I'm sure most people have seen it, but in case you haven't, there it is. Now, second thing, the Ghost Leviathan has some screenshots in game. Now, this does not mean it's confirmed to be in the game. All they're doing is putting the model into the game to like size ref it and make sure the size is right, and so that way the programmers can then do their job. It doesn't mean it's been started, because as you can see, he's straight, doesn't have any bends, so there's no animation or anything to him yet. His mouth is still gaping wide open, so it's just in game. So still really cool, but have to have that disclaimer. It still may not make it in the game. Hopefully it will, but the Ghost Leviathan is looking awesome. I also did just notice it has a little light on its mouth, like an anglerfish, which is pretty cool. It's very realistic, actually. Another thing, raw materials. All of the ores are getting updated textures. So far they have aluminum oxide done, and they have this is silver and then sulfur. I'm actually really happy about the sulfur one, because in the last stream we did, I couldn't find it because it looks exactly like quartz, just yellow. So my assumption is this is the drillable portions of it, and then these are like the little ones you pick up. I really like the aluminum oxide. It looks really cool. Well, they all look cool, but that's my favorite. So that's pretty awesome. Also, I believe it's 6 minutes ago, maybe 11 minutes now, they are introducing a new Hud design, which looks fantastic if you ask me. So there's O2 with the numbers, and then there's your health, there's your food, and your hydration. It looks amazing, in my opinion. One of the most like clean HUDs you can have. Oh, there's actually a video. We'll show a clip here, I guess. Alright, so yeah, you can see that the oxygen is going down right here, which looks pretty cool. And the health is going down, the food, and the water. That looks really awesome. I really like that. I like how it like curves with this now, instead of the bars. Looks pretty cool. Alright, so yeah, that's the new HUD. Can't wait for that to be in the game. Alright, so we do also have one more thing for Trello wise, and that's this. The redraft and implement prison artifact texts. Alright, so like 3 or 4 videos ago, we had a video talking about the anti-chamber of the concept art and the glass tanks, the green ones that were supposed to have artifacts in it. So that's what this is regarding. And it says, "Hey Tom, I looked through the doc a while back and put together a group of artifacts. I felt that the point you made about the precursor bases being so ancient was a good one, and that it doesn't make sense to try and shoehorn in NS2 marine props given the timeline. So I think we should skip the NS2 switch axe and assault rifle. I had a look through the assets created for the future perfect game project, which had been started around the time we started Subnautica. but I had to put it on hold. There were some good concepts and models created for that game which I thought could work really well for these alien artifacts and save us some time, so I grabbed some of those, either straight up or with a slight paint over to help save some time on the concept design / modeling side. Plus it might be a nice nod to the project if we ever start up again. So on the attached page, which we unfortunately cannot see, number 1, 6, and 7 are those future perfect props. The rest I created specifically for this task. So I think most of those generic enough to match the write-ups you already have. Number 1 or 7 could be the alien weapon you have already wrote up. So there's going to be an alien weapon of some sort, which looks pretty interesting. I kind of like number 1 for that, as it looks like something that could emit an area effect radioactive blast rather than a more focused shot like a railgun in 7. So that looks we can't see it, but like imagining it, I can only imagine that it looks pretty cool. And then there's the yin yang carving is hopefully obvious. Number 5 is the yin yang carving. The Mongolian knife is 8. 4 could potentially be the alien knife. Though might be a bit of a stretch. They're actually adding stuff to this right now as we speak. Alright. And then 2, 3, 4, 6 can all match the weird alien gizmo. We'll need a few additional write-ups to match the ones that are left over without descriptions, and it's up to you if you want to rewrite any of the existing descriptions to better match those concepts. By the way, I love the nanobot description you wrote to explain one of the empty cases, because you know you can't see nanobots. So that's pretty awesome. We cannot see the link, unfortunately. So let's look at this activity here, since it literally just got updated. Completed lab 2 on precursor base. Awesome. Completed observation. Completed sick reveal on precursor base. Completed entity scanning on Lost River base. Terminals. Awesome. Alright guys, so I decided wait a little bit because they are literally updating Trello as I'm recording, and it's like literally to the second being updated. So something you guys are going to really love is right here, Colin on Rig Ghost Leviathan. So it does seem like they are starting to work on the animations and all that stuff. So pretty interesting. And then they actually just updated this as I was looking at it. It's another version of the HUD, and it also looks like this is the one they decided on by the description here. New survival HUD design decision. So if we go here, we can look at this real quick. So pretty much it's just like the other one, except for it's kind of like this. I really liked the curve design here because it went more with the screen, but I really like the detail and how this one looks compared to the other one. I mean, I don't know. They're both really decent. Alright guys, so one more thing they did have right here is they merged Ollie's Castle Smoker branch. That is the smoke to the inactive castle. So that should hopefully be in. Now, today Subnautica has been updated quite a bit. There's been 2 to 3 90 megabyte updates, which for Subnautica, that's pretty huge. Generally, it's just like 20 megabytes. And it's pretty early in the day, so my assumption is it's going to be updated again, and I won't be able to get it in a video. So if it does get updated, expect me to have a video tomorrow. I will definitely do that before I stream. So I hope you guys enjoyed all the information. I know it's not in game and it can get a little boring, but if you made it to this part of the video, thank you very much. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. As always, you guys are amazing. The last video we already hit over 300 likes, and it's not even 12 hours. Actually, no, it's like 18 hours actually. So thank you very much for all that, guys. The support is insane. It means a lot, and it's very helpful. Thank you very much. If you aren't a current subscriber, be sure to subscribe to keep up to date with all the Subnautica content and news that's coming out. And as always, guys, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. the mouth open. It will be closed when and if it ever gets finished. But it looks absolutely amazing. Like, if you asked me what my favorite Leviathan would be, if this gets implemented, and that's a big if,